So, you guys as a firm, like, how do you help your clients, either existing ones or new ones? How do you help them adjust to kind of, there isn't a new normal, there is just a new, right? How do you do that? What's the process you use? Like, how do you actually do the handiwork of getting them to look the other way, do something different, and get on with life? What's some of the inside tricks?
Yeah, look, I think that there's no trickery to it, in the sense that that it's really about going back to basics, and it's about really solid analysis. And when we talk about analysis, we always look at internal analysis as well as external analysis. And internal analysis is just going back to saying, what are we really good at? When we look at our financials, what's the stuff that delivers high margins, that where we have great talent within the business at doing, what is it that we're really strong at, and what are our shortcomings, and then doing the external analysis to say, well, what are the macro trends, what is happening in terms of competitors, how do we see the landscape changing, and just assessing the gaps and saying, well, if there are some huge gaps in terms of what your internal capabilities are at the moment and what growing market demand is, you need to address it. You need to pivot. You need to address those specific growth categories, or you won't be around in a few years' time. So it is really just getting that balance right between external analysis and internal capability, and making sure that whatever strategic plans are put in place create that match. And then I think the third component is really the people piece, because I think, one of my favorite sayings around strategy is that, the difference between strategy that works and that doesn't is where you also are looking at your capability and culture. They're the great enablers, making sure you're actually building and investing in capabilities, and making sure you have the culture that actually fuels the energy that you require to go out and execute your plan. So that's the other really key piece we look at, and just making sure they really have that in place. And that's really important right now, more than ever. I think that this whole working from home and employee well-being piece has really it has to be redesigned in many ways for many organisations.